Hey, what's good? What it do? Uncle Pops with the raw truth for the youth. Sometimes you grown folks. Yo, I got a cool hashtag DBWT moment. Think it's pretty cool. Definitely a don't be wasted talent thought. Let's talk about life and school and their similarities, right? You got school that you go to, sit down in the classroom or wherever, and give you a little subject. Then you start doing a little work. You're supposed to learn some type of lesson. And after you learn that lesson, they want to test to see if you learned anything, right? And it's really not learning, it's really parroting, right? What did you remember that I told you to remember, right? How well can you parrot back to me and regurgitate whatever I put in your head, right? Now the thing about life being the same as an education system, life gives you the test first, then you learn the lesson, then you go do the work to prove that you've learned the lesson. Because right after that, a new test comes that has a connection to the previous test and the previous lesson that you need to take. If you don't believe me, or if you don't think so, look back at your life. For real. This is definitely, I really believe this is a good hashtag DBWT moment. Don't be wasted talent. Life gives you the test first. Then you go and you learn the lesson, or you're supposed to learn the lesson. Then you go and do the work. Then you get ready for the next test. It's an evolution. It's an evolution. It's a revolution. It's growth. I mean, just thinking about it is pretty stunning. And it's kind of deep. May not be as deep for you as it is for me, but damn, the shit goes hard. Because in school, you sit around and you go through the rigor of, call and response, and, the teacher or the so-called teacher gonna give you the information. Then you gotta do this, do these worksheets, do this homework, do all that. And a lot of times it's just basically, let me cram all this stuff so you can remember. Because that's really much what it is. And if you don't remember, by the time it's time to get tested, guess what? Yeah, they're going to say you failed. They're going to say you educably incapable of learning, or educably retarded. They're going to say, you're lazy. They're going to say you got ADHD. They're going to say you got ADD. All because they ain't teach you the way that life does. They didn't help you with the process. School is all about memorization. What do you remember? Whether it's applicable knowledge, specific knowledge, or general knowledge, they want to know, what do you remember? What are you able to hold on to? Right? And then from that, you get your grades and you get everything you're supposed to get. You're going to pass. You're going to walk across the stage. You're going to get your diploma. You're going to get, something that they say is, was the special requirements and all, a bunch of garbage, right? And I'm not, clowning or downing on it or nothing like that, but it's It's a bunch of garbage, because really it's all about memorization. You do things that'll work to strengthen your memory, and you do things that'll work for you to obtain information that is useful to your life, useful to your people, useful to your community, then you might do a whole lot better, right? But measuring yourself with A's and B's and, you know what I'm saying, is that really letting somebody know you're intelligent, you're smart, you're logical, your skills of thought processing and your executive skill decision making is up to par and on point? No, I don't think so. But life though, life, that bitch, that give you the test first. Then you learn the lesson, then you go do the work. And what's the work? The work is everything that is about developing yourself to become the greater person that you're destined to be. What is the work? The work ain't all about trying to memorize something or you know, hold on to some book that someone else said was a classic that ain't a classic to you, then reading it don't mean shit. The work is about reading the information that is going to help you improve your life. The work is about reading and studying the information that's going to evolve you into that greater being. The work is about taking care of yourself, your life, your health, right? Your family, right? The work is about being disciplined. The work is about having integrity. The work is about learning compassion, empathy, sympathy, right? The work is learning about being humble, right? Having humility, right? That's the work. That's the work, part of the work. There's a lot of things that you need to do in order to work, to prove that you've learned the lesson, so that way when it's time for the next test, you've grown. I mean, just think about it. Go back over your life and really look at the things that you've gone through, what you've been tested with. And usually if you don't learn the lesson, that thing repeats itself. Why? Because you need to learn that lesson. And then in some things in life, there are multiple lessons. I ain't gonna hold you long because I got some stuff I gotta do real quick, but I just needed to hit you with a quick hashtag DBWT moment. Don't be wasted talent. And just think about that. How many times in life have you seen the same shit? You thought it was something different because it disguised itself, or something switched. You know, a new person was added, or it happened in a different place or something like that. But a lot of the shit that we go through and a lot of the shit that happens to us on a recurring basis is because we did not pay attention to the life lessons that we were supposed to be learning. And then we didn't do adequate work. We didn't do it. We didn't do enough of it. So guess what? Here comes that same situation. Here comes that same shit. And it's recurring. And then it'll stop recurring only when we decide that we finally are serious about the lesson we're supposed to learn. Apply ourselves and apply the things that we learn along the way. Yo, it's Uncle Pops with the raw truth for the youth. Sometimes you grown folks. This is hashtag DBWT moment. Don't be wasted talent. Don't think like a 2-minute clock so you ain't got to catch the fuck up. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Stay up, stay blessed, and stay strong. I'll holler at you. Peace.